Nyasaye ber, sechete, erokamano. CS Kipchumba Murkomen, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Matthews Owili, and of course, Osenya Mabe Nera from Wansare Dala, and the Bishop, Dr. Ondiek, and all the bishops, Banakiru, and all protocol observed. Fuanauru kama eri, fuanauru kama kanisa, fuanauru kama. Let me start by saying this, that of course we are still mourning, and I'm glad that Ruth found time to come to be in church today. And as you heard her say, Bishop, she's grateful for your prayers. I'm sure to Mama Ida, Rosemary, Junior, and Winnie, it must be heavier than it is to all of us. But let me say this, that it is important to always remember and cement the legacy of Raila Odinga, as Ruth has said. A legacy of peace, a legacy of building bridges, a legacy of love, a legacy of a nationhood that brings everyone together. And that legacy can only be protected when we allow everyone to enjoy peace in this country. I'm glad today that the former Deputy President Gachagua is in Bondo. Right now, he's in Bondo, mourning with the family. Dong Manober. Yeah, it shows that, and when you die, even those who did not like you in life should come and pay homage to you. And that shows you how great Raila Odinga was as a leader. Gachagua is by the graveside mourning. That is a good thing. That is how this country should be. Let us not keep away people and tell them not to come to our region. Let everybody come to this region and mourn with us. Donge maber? Erokamano. Point number 2. And this is a point I told the ODM gathering in Bondo. Let us bring everyone together. Let us not scatter anyone. Wakeluji together. Kanya chiel. Kikuari emburuji. Dong manober. Nikech jioknya paro machalre. But a true leader is that leader who must entertain diversity and opinion from different people, and then make a decision out of those diverse opinions. So, let us embrace every other member of ODM or the party so that the community remains together. But we focus on building a strong party that will support His Excellency William Ruto to be elected for a second term, and that will allow us a platform for negotiation. Then we can say, what stake do we have in this government? So that Kipchumba Murkomen may say that, no, in this government now, we have this year, and this year, as we move on. Then we have more ministers, more PSS, but we ensure that the government reflects the face of this entire nation, because we are a nation. And nationhood must be built on a strong foundation, a foundation that embraces everyone, a foundation of love, a foundation that recognizes that we have a nation that includes all those 44 tribes. Thank you, Pastor and Bishop, for the prayer. We will help you build this church. And when you say CS Murkomen, I asked him, you know, I used to teach with Murkomen at Moi University. So I asked him, how did you come here? How did Osenya bring you here? He's my uncle. He brought you here, you did not even tell me. So he told me last night that he's coming. I thought initially that he would not come. But then he told me that he has a strong foundation in AIC. So God is with AIC Church. This is the church of President Moi, the late President Moi, And I am glad that finally we'll complete the building of this church. God bless you. And may I welcome Dr. Matthew Owili, the Deputy Governor of Kisumu County. Thank you. And Owili, don't worry about social media, just focus.
Erokamano ne Askofu Philip Osenya, my homeboy, the leadership of the church gathered here today, our chief guest, the Honorable Onesmus Kipchumba Murkomen, the leadership of the county and the country gathered here today, Wana AIC, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe tena. Fwana urukamane. Kwanza kabisa, Bwana CS, the governor who is your friend, and you are in the Senate together, Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o knows that you are home. He sends his warm regards to you and the team here, and of course to the whole church. Mmepokea salamu ya governor. Mmepokea salamu ya Governor Nyong'o. Now yesterday I experienced the government. You know, government is interior and national cohesion. Sasa waziri ambaye ni rafiki yangu jana usiku alinipigia. Anambia DG, nikasema yes sir. How are you? Very well sir. Where are you? Kisumu sir. Akaniambia kesho nakuja Kisumu. Nikasema yes sir. Tunaenda arena na wewe. Yes sir. Okay. Nikamuuliza what time are you arriving sir? Akaniambia nitakuwa hapo kwa kanisa saa 4. Sasa sikujua kumbe kulikuwa na chai. Mimi bado nikiwa nyumbani nasikia helicopter imefika hapa. Watu washangia wanakunywa chai na mimi siko. Na vile mimi napenda hiyo chai. So that was the government. So after he talked to me, and this is a true story by the way, I then reflected that I was supposed to be in Mourning today. And these choir members can bear me witness. Today, for me, is a Jonah moment. You know the way you are planning to go somewhere and God wants you to go the other direction. I have a date with them on the 9th of next month. We will be collecting funds here ili tuboreshe mambo ya nini? Mambo ya kwaya. Kweli au si kweli? Leo nilikuwa niwe mgeni wa Robert Nyasuna Jadolo. Hebu simama wakuona. Huyu mungwana anatoka kule Mourning. We were meant to go with him to a church called Mariwa Catholic Church to raise funds. Sasa serikali wanakuja tutafanya nini? Tukasema huko tutatuma pesa tukuje kwa serikali. Watu waberi kusomaraj. Beri kusomaraj. Topamna urwa ya. Kwa hivyo waziri tunashukuru. I've been here to raise funds. I am coming again as I've told you to raise funds. But your presence here, I can tell you, is very uplifting. Because we know that whatever it is that we'll collect today will take us to some point. And I thank you for committing that you would want for us in Kisumu to open this church in 2026. I want to commit on my behalf and the leadership of Kisumu that we will be with you and the rest of the team members as we collect funds to be able to build this church. As I was coming, I realized that a very good friend among us who was basically with you at the university and with whom you share a lot, Waziri George Omondi. I'm not sure if you are here. I know he was supposed to come. If he's here, he's not come, but I know he knows that you're here, and we thank you. Now, I'll be very brief, having welcomed my brother. We have had a very, very difficult few days. Our king, Raila Odinga, rested. Of course, we all agree that the crown lives. But let's give respect and thank people where it is due. Bwana CS, please let the president know that those of us who come from this region, and if I talk particularly for Kisumu, we are very, very grateful for what the government of Kenya did to be able to give our Baba a befitting send-off. And to you and your team in particular, the Interior Ministry have outdid themselves. I go to Bondo many times. I was there for the last 2 days. I'm not sure, maybe even today I may end up there. They have done a very, very good job. And your regional commissioner here, together with the team, you've been on top of things. And we thank you for what you've been able to do. Now, Baba, of course, left us in the broad-based arrangement. We have a 10-point agenda that we are implementing together. What we know is that the strength of UDA and ODM will be good for democracy in this country. And so, for those of us who are here, we know our party, au sio? Kuna watu wa chama hapa? Kuna watu wa chama wa ODM hapa? Mko hapa ama mko? Hebu nione kwa mkono watu wa ODM. What we are saying is that the strength of that party is good for the broad-based government and is good for the future that we hope for together. So our unity as a party is something that we take very, very seriously. And allow me to use this podium as Kofu to ask all the leaders of this party, even if there's a difference, and differences are bound to be there, that's why we are a democratic party. Let's sit down on the table, iron our differences, but for heaven's sake, let us not kill Raila Odinga twice by being divided as a party. Our legacy, his legacy, would be in ensuring that the institutions that he left in place remain intact. The party remains intact, the country remains intact, and everybody else remain in one accord. That way, we give him the respect that he deserves. As Kofu, there is no bad tribe out of the 42 tribes we have in Kenya. There is no bad tribe. But they are bad people, just like they are good people. People speak bad things. Like the other day, they mocked our leader in death. And then that leader, shame on him, he thinks that because he has done that, then the Luos, for example, should hate the Kikuyus. I can tell him, no, we will still love our brothers, the Kikuyus. You are the only one who is out of order. You cannot badmouth us as an individual and you expect us to hate a community. Luos are still open to engage with every other tribe in Kenya, and we have shown that. The president, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, has committed to unite all of us, the 42 tribes, under one country, one Kenya. And so, there are few good people, but also there are very few good bad people. If you are bad as a what? As a person. And you cannot force us to hate your community because of the bile that you carry within your heart. Donga wacho maber. Aya. Adwani mondo ikru motegno. Wiye ikru motegno. Mondo ruak na wendo modhial. Kudwa ruake koso kudwa ruake. Kane liweti achiel ariyo adek. Kendo, karibu sana waziri.